Welcome to Crypto YouTube channel. I want to greet you there. If you are watching me for the very first time, welcome to my channel. Now, the next thing you are going to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so that you get our videos every time as we upload them. In this particular video, I want to share something with us that is extremely outstanding. Of course, that is what we do here. We share content with us on blockchain education, on innovative technology, on cryptocurrencies, and also on emerging markets. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an investment advisor, I'm not licensed to do so, but I just want to do this based on education. I'm sharing this content with us based on education. It is for educational purposes. That is why I am doing this. I've been here working online for quite a number of years, and with the experience that I have, I'm sharing this with us based on that. All right, now I want to talk about something that is very, very innovative. I am not somebody that is, innovative, unnecessarily innovative freak, but I am freak on innovations that are sustainable, innovations that are solving problems, innovations that are having intrinsic use cases, and that is one that I have to offer to us today. This particular innovation is on blockchain and smartphone and AI and Internet of Things. Imagine the convergence of these three different technology: the Internet of Things, AI, and the blockchain. This sounds crazy, right? Of course. Now it's coming to a particular niche that we make use of every day, and that is the smartphone. A smartphone that is going to be based on blockchain. The software that run this particular smartphone is on blockchain. I'm talking about the Afrimobil technologies. The Afrimobil Technology Nigeria Limited is a company that is the first on the soil of Africa to bring into Africa blockchain smartphone. The blockchain smartphone do not currently, we do not currently have them on the soil of Africa. We do not have them in. We are the first. Afrimobile is coming up with blockchain smartphones. Now, as I go into details with the official presentation slide of the company, you are going to get a better understanding of what we are talking here. And when we are done, it will be time for you to take decision. I think we will not get to halfway before you take decision to onboard the opportunity that is being unveiled for us in this particular innovative technology on what? On blockchain smartphones. All right, let's go. Let's look at the slides one by one. As I explain them, do my bit to explain the slides so that I can get a better understanding of the entire overview of this company. All right, let's look at it now.
Welcome to Afrimobil, Africa leading innovation for blockchain smartphones. Afrimobil, it's your time. It's your time, if you are watching me out there, to be part of this great revolution that is just about to take place in Africa and the world at large. The reason why I call it a revolution is because this company is going to be the next big thing in emerging technology and innovative technology for blockchain smartphones. As a matter of fact, this is the first company that is becoming the first to go into blockchain smartphones, production, manufacturing of blockchain smartphones. And this company is coming out of Africa. So, of course, on the soil of Africa today, we do not have record of blockchain smartphone. This is the first company that is doing it. So I want to urge you there watching this video to pay keen attention, be laser focused as I go through the official presentation slide of the company. Well, before I go there, I want to do a disclaimer that I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment advisor. I'm not licensed to do so. I'm sharing this with us based on education, based on experience. It works. If you take part in an innovation that is solving problem, and people will always come to look for solution to their problems. And one big problem that blockchain smartphone by Afrimobil is going to solve is the problem of security. We can segment and dissect the problem of security to separate into different segments, but that will make our video to be too long. So I'm going to be very concise, going through the presentation of the official slides of the company, talking about in-depth about the company. Afrimobil blockchain smartphone is here. All right, let's go. Let's look at the next slide. Let's look at the next slide. Okay, sorry. Going too far. Going too far. All right. About Afrimobil, quickly you can see I've already talked about the company. The first company going to the manufacturing of blockchain smartphone coming out of Africa. In Africa, we do not have blockchain smartphone. On the soil of Africa, we do not have blockchain smartphone. Afrimobil is the first to go into it. So imagine the opportunity that Afrimobil is offering to those that are, going to have the desire or that are going to have the intent to invest into this company and become shareholders or co-founder of the company. All right. The company main goal. What's the company main goal? Is to design a blockchain smartphone that will be balanced, high-end quality with low price than other phones in its class. I think this is already a competitive advantage that the company is having here. Okay, now let's look at the security. The areas of security today that has been confronted the traditional smartphones. We have database breach and hacking. We have lack of control of your personal data. We have centralized data storage risks, limited security features, open nature and prevalence of third-party apps. Now, all of these are different forms of security threats that the traditional smartphones are facing today. All these are security threats, and a lot of people are not comfortable with it. How do we get out of this? Afrimobil blockchain smartphone has offered solution, has come to offer solution to that. All right, let's go and see the next slide. Let's see some of the striking difference, some of the things. Now look at full stack solution. That is what Afrimobil blockchain smartphone is going to offer. Secure data. You have a secure data storage, decentralized data management. Your data will not be in one central database where some set of people or some group of people or some entity have access to it. Nobody will have access to your data. So your data is going to be secured, end-to-end encryption, user-centric design. Absolutely. It satisfies customers' use. There's no problem of hacking experience in your phone. There's no fear of, someone hacking into your wallet and dismantling your phones, stealing your phones. No issue of identity theft. No compromise of privacy. All these are the big solution that, the Afrimobil blockchain smartphone is offering. All right, let's go to the next slide. I don't think anybody wants to throw away his eyes from this. This solution is massive solution. Can you be part of those that will drive it? It's going to be very, very massive, and it's going to have a mass adoption because a lot of people have been yearning for this. All right, let's go and see some of the key features here. Look at some of the key features here. You earn reward on blockchain while participating in the ecosystem, gain access to exclusive DeFi, which stands for decentralized finance application and programs, utilize advanced biometric and DeFi security, explore the exciting world of VR education with an AI focus for immersive learning experience, bespoke MetaMask, multi-chain environment, and Web3 device instruction. All of these are going to be designed to tailor your use. They are all going to be designed. You'll be wondering when you get the Afrimobil blockchain smartphone how it has been so tailored, how it has been so designed to your comfort for you to use it in a way and manner that is satisfy your needs. That's what it is. The Afrimobil blockchain smartphone is going to be a game changer in the blockchain industry and also in the smartphone industry. All right. This technology is going to be a combination of blockchain, combination of AI, and combination of Internet of Things, bio. So something who is coming, man, you've got to be part of this. How? I'm going to show you later as we move on in the presentation slides of the company. Let's look at the product of this company, blockchain. Now, let me tell us this. The devices are going to be running on blockchain. The phones, the tablet, the wearable computers, all of these are going to be running on blockchain. Their iOS, their softwares are going to be running on blockchain. Their softwares are going to be running on blockchain. So there's a massive opportunity for you to be part of this great innovation. Massive opportunity. If somebody steals this phone, the person can't use this phone to do anything because the person doesn't have the keys to this phone. It's absolutely decentralized. Unlike our traditional phones today, if somebody steals your phone, you'll be bothered about somebody, the person getting access into some of the very important information that you have there in your phone. Multimedia. The company manufacture multimedia. The company is going to manufacture all of these accessories and the software. So if you're an investor in this company, if you are coming as an investor, you make money from this, you make money from this, you make money from this, you make money from this. Just imagine the streams of income that you are going to be open up to, the streams of income that you are going to be taking advantage of as an investor, a co-owner, or a shareholder in this company. All right, let's move further. Let's move further. Let's go to the next slide. Now, let's look at the product demo now. Secure processor, advanced biometric, regular security update, blockchain operation system, hardware wallet, end-to-end encryption, cryptocurrency wallet software, decentralized apps stores. The phone is going to have, every mobile phone is going to have all of these. All of these will be in these. All of these will be inside of these Afrimobil blockchain smartphone. Who will not go for this? Who will reject this? Who will not embrace this technology? I don't think there's anybody out there that will watch this video that will not embrace this. Hook, line, and sinker. Let's move. We can't afford to stay away from this outstanding innovation. Afrimobil blockchain smartphone is going to be a game changer in this blockchain in a smartphone industry. Remember, the smartphone industry is not an industry that is struggling. Just remember that it is already an industry that is doing absolutely very well. Now, these are the different brands that are going to come out at first. We have the basic model, the first models that are going to come out at first. The basic model is Afrimobil BX100, and then we have the standard model, which is Afrimobil BX500. We have the premium model, which is the Afrimobil BX1000. Now, I just want to show something about this. This is quad core, and then guys, and then this is octa 4. This is double of this. This one is double of this. Look at the battery. 3,000 milliampere, 6.1 inch full. This is 16 gig internal storage, expandable up to 125 gig, because of the storage that the memory that the company is going to be building into this phone. The phone is going to be so fast because the memory size is going to be very large. Now, if you look at this, 500 gigabytes internal storage, expandable up to 1 terabyte. This is expandable up to 256 gigabytes. So you just imagine, even the smallest one is expandable up to 128 gigabytes. So just imagine how smart the phone will look like. Now look at basic blockchain technology we applied to this. Advanced blockchain-based security features such as decentralized data storage and secure computation will be in this. And also, yes, of course, this will also be decentralized. And then advanced blockchain-based features such as AI-powered security, decentralized apps, cryptocurrency support will be here. Now, 4,000 milliampere battery size. In fact, something astonishing is coming. This is going to make a lot of persons to be dazed and dazzled. By the time the Afrimobil blockchain smartphone in the market, a lot of persons are going to realize that something has just happened. I do not want you to miss out of this great revolution, tech revolution that is coming out of Nigeria, taking over the entire smartphone market, because one thing that everybody have always yearned for is security. Yes, security, security. And here comes Afrimobil blockchain smartphone offering that security. Let's narrow down. You can take a screenshot of this and look at the global market, look at the regional market, and then we narrow down to African opportunity. In Africa is home to a rapidly growing smartphone market driven by increased mobile internet penetration and demand for affordable devices. Key statistics include Nigeria as one of the largest smartphone market in Africa. Market penetration in Nigeria estimated to reach 66% by 2025. Techno, Infinix, and Samsung are the leading brands in Africa. Now, these guys are selling an average of 5 million phones in every quarter. An average of 5 million phones in every quarter. I'm not talking about yearly. Okay. Now, Afrimobil, let's now run to the Nigerian market. Nigerian smartphone market is booming with revenue expected to reach 9.8 billion in 2025, which we are in already. So we are in for the time. This is the time. You've got not to waste time. You have to take decision right now. May see an increased adoption of blockchain. That is Africa, where Nigeria may see an increasing adoption of blockchain smartphones driven by growing demand for secure and transparent transactions. What about your transaction being secure online? Afrimobile blockchain smartphone absolutely offers solution to that. So it is a good Afrimobile blockchain smartphone, of course, it's going to be a go-to place for smartphones. If you want smartphone, then the go-to place is going to be Afrimobile blockchain smartphone. Absolutely, that's what it is. Unique value proposition. Yes, our mission statement. Yes, our vision statement. Absolutely. Let's just look at what's our vision to inspire globally with our breakthrough tech guided product and innovation that improves people's life by building a new time, a new life. Sorry for that typo there. So I mean, now if you look at our mission statement to build an affordable smartphone that is not just a device, but a tool for personal empowerment, privacy, and digital freedom. This is what everybody needs. Afrimobile blockchain smartphone is offering these. You cannot afford not to be an investor in this company, a shareholder and a co-owner of this very astonishing technology on smartphone that will be run on blockchain on the soil of Africa and globally. Our Afrimobile blockchain smartphone works. You can see simply here, if you go to this now, you're going to see how it works. Afrimobile blockchain smartphone works by providing a user-friendly interface for interacting with blockchain technology, particularly Web3, which allow the integration of blockchain environment, privacy features like what? Node backups and security measures. It offers staking and decentralized finance features, allowing users to earn reward and wallet management, which give it a competitive edge. In fact, some of the advantages of this phone, we cannot really tell you until when you get on board and you get this phone when it comes to the market, or when you come in to take advantage, come in now as an investor, and then you're going to be open up to more information about this company, of course, as coming as an investor. Now, Afrimobile technologies are technology, blockchain, secure management, and privacy keys are coded secure. The top-notch mobile apps pay your customer, Web3 and Web5, artificial intelligence. Yes, as I told us before, it will be built into this phone. And artificial intelligence has not ever seen before in other smartphones. It's going to be built into this phone. Remember, in terms of things we run on this phone, and then the blockchain itself, the convergence of three powerful technologies coming on board. all right. So let's see the financial plan. This is the financial plan of the company. Equity crowdfunding is going on right now. 20 million initial funding. That's what the company is doing. 20 million initial crowdfunding. That's what the company is currently doing right now. The revenue is projected to be between 200 million in 1 year, growing to 288 million by year 3, with 20% year-on-year growth rates. Expenses projection 160 million in 1 year, increase to 230.4 million by year 3. Break-even analysis, break-even point reach in approximately 9 months. Yeah, approximately 9 months, the company looks at reaching break-even. So anybody that come in as investor now, approximately look at 9 months. Yes, remember this data here is not the final. There are likely going to be adjustments of some form and some kind as dynamics unfold. All right, financial plan projection, operation investment. Yeah, 60% for the cost of manufacturing and production, and then 10% revenue for marketing and sales, and then 5% for administrative expenses. Research and development, that is R&D expenses, 5% of the revenue focus area. The focus area on research and development, the R&D is blockchain technology, security and user experience. And then the revenue growth, gross margin 40% in 1 year, operation profit 20% in 1 year, returns on investment on ROI. Market competition, pricing pressure. All right, now look at risks and considerations. You can't do something and then you don't put risks into consideration. Of course, there are going to be fluctuations in demand in markets, but you have to know that you have to put mitigation, mechanisms in place in case this happens. What do we do? All of that are already what Afrimobile blockchain smartphone is putting into consideration. Overall, the projection indicates a potentially successful venture, but it's essential to monitor market conditions, adjust strategies as needed, and maintain operational efficiency to achieve these projections. Yes. All right. Let's go to SWOT analysis. This is talking about the strength, the opportunity, weakness, and threat. Of course, every single company is open to this, to facing this in the day-to-day operations of the company. And we have looked at our strengths. We have, move above equilibrium, from this. The strength far more outpays, the weakness. And then the opportunity also far more, outweighs the threats. So we have put all of these, we have struck a balance on this so that the company doesn't have, clog in the wheel of progress that will eventually retardate growth or lead to some kind of, misfortune. All of these are put in place. So investors do not have to be afraid. Yes. All right, let's move. Afrimobil equity crowdfunding. Let's look at it. Now, investment. We are seeking 20 million in equity crowdfunding. Use of product development, marketing and sales, operational growth. All right. If you look at 20 million campaign goal, equates to 200,000 backers when each Afrimobil share is offered at a fair market price of a minimum of $100 each. At a minimum, remember, at a minimum of $100 each. And most of the funds will, of course, be far more than $100. The ones that will go for $500, $600, and even $800. So if you look at the bar chart here, product development is 45%, and then marketing and sales will go up 25%, operational growth 30%. So this is what the company is actually seeking out for right now from this 20 million that the company will get. All right, there are more things that I'm going to expose us to as we move on, so I get a better understanding. Company may not wait to get 20 million before some magic will happen, before some wonders will happen. Okay, what are your benefits? I'm coming out as an investor. What are your benefits? Those are some of the questions that investors will like to ask, and they will like to get answers to them. All right, opportunity to benefit, opportunity to make a profit. How do you make profit? The profit is going to be lifetime, so long as this company exists. This is the tech industry that we're talking about, and blockchain for that matter. And remember, we're talking about an emerging market, an emerging market that have the room to grow into trillions of dollars. Right now, it's just in a few billions of dollars. Imagine when it will grow into trillions of dollars. What is going to be your profit then as an investor in this company? And this profit is going to come, for the rest of your life. For the rest of life, because this profit comes for every phone that the company sells, you make profits. You receive profit for every phone the company sells. A capital appreciation, as the capitalization of the company grows, that is how your capitalization also grows in terms of your profitability. Share in mobile phone industry. You have a share in the mobile phone industry. How fantastic, how wonderful, how sweet would that be? That you are in the mobile phone industry now, you see people making use of your phone, you're making money. People buy a brand of your phone, you make money. You see anybody making use of buying a mobile phone, you know that, yes, of course, and this guy is good, patronizing me. How sweet is that? This is how the rich get richer. And these are the type of investments that people look at and they don't sleep over. They look at this type of investment and they make quick decision, because looking at industry, there's a serious balance that we can strike here. It's an industry that is doing well, and this is an innovation that is coming on board to solve the problems of security. You get it? Solving the problem of security online is a serious issue. Government spend billions and millions of dollars to solve this problem. But with this technology imputed into this phone that you're going to be using, this Afrimobil blockchain smartphone, this problem gets solved. So you cannot afford not to be part of this. All right, operational model activity chain. All right, just to keep it simple, you can take a screenshot of this. Look at the chain of operation. Look at the chain, how it moves, design conceptualization, supply chain management, blockchain enabled software features, integration, and then rigorous testing, packaging, marketing and promotion, distribution to retailers, strategic sales to end users. Absolutely. Now, the company has already outlined this, and the company is already hitting the ground running on all of these. All right, revenue streams. We will generate revenue from hardware sales. If you're a part of this company, you're going to make money from the hardware sales. You're going to make money from his software sales. You're going to make money from transaction fees and data analytics, as well as the sales of blockchain-based apps and services. Man, the areas that investors and co-owners of this company will make money are quite enormous. That is why you cannot afford to be on the sidelines in this type of opportunity. It does not come all the time, man. It does not come all the time. I think you are there in your country where you are. You've seen different bands of phone coming and you've been patronizing one or two of them. Are you a shareholder in those companies? Ask yourself, are you a shareholder in any of those companies? Do people buy any phone today that you make money from? Do people buy any phone today that you make profit from? Remember, this is a lifetime investment and a lifetime profit. This is a pension plan that has ticked the box A1. All right, equity share analysis. This is 10% right now is being sold. That is 200,000 shares. If you do this math, if you press your calculator and do this math, this is the answer you get. 10% of 200,000 multiplied by 100% is going to give you 0.0005 ownership per share. That is ownership per share. That is what you get as a shareholder in this company. Okay. All right. Let's move. Let's move. We are looking at right now profit per product evaluation analysis. All right. Now, per product, to keep it simple, look at it here. Net profit, $88 per unit. That is what I've been projected. Just a projection. This is the most minimal projection. I mean, the most in a very disastrous situation, in a very poor situation. The worst case is going to be $88 per phone. That is the profit. The expense is $40 per unit. All right, let's move. Let's move. Let's move. These are just assumptions. Take note. Adjustment will come either up or down. Okay, cost per phone production. We're looking at hardware cost to be $70, software to be $30, manufacturing cost to be $20, and then marketing distribution of $25, administrative and overhead to be $15. That's what the company just projecting. The estimated profit per Afrimobil blockchain smartphone is approximately $88, although actual cost and price may vary depending on factors like production volume and market condition. So these are all the things that we are put into context. And so that's why I said this is not final. Whatever I see is not final. There are room for adjustment. There are room for really, really serious improvement. Now, total earnings calculation. If you look at the total earnings calculation here, the company projects to bring our first 5,000 phones for demonstration. That is the first round of test phone, 5,000 as soon as 10,000 shares is being sold. That is why I told you that don't wait for 20,000 shares, 200,000 shares to be sold before you make a decision. Because as soon as 10,000 shares goes out, then the company is going to bring in the first 5,000 phones. And once the first 5,000 phones come, just know that we're going to have an influx of investors into the company, and there will be no chance for you listening to me to come in because the price of the shares then would have really gone up. All right. Let's know that when demand increase, just know when demand increase, it is sure that price will also increase. For the company bringing in 2 million phones, which is the plan of the company, which is a plan on ground right now, the first 2 million phones that will come in, if you have bought just one share, you're going to get 30 cents. For those 2 million phones, you're going to make 600,000. This is how profitable this industry is. This is how profitable, this particular innovation is going to be to our investors, co-owners, and shareholders. Man, this is not just trying to make you to be happy. No. These are realities on ground. These are realities on ground. These are facts on ground. These are verifiable facts. These are what these companies are making. That is why the tech companies are the billion-dollar companies and the trillion-dollar companies. That is how lucrative these industries are, because they are solving problems that are giving people's answers to their questions. So what else do you want? The demand will be there. I mean, the increasing demand, of course. Increasing demand will be there. Remember, world population is increasing. And as world population increases, there's going to be demand increase for all of these things also. So these projections today may be different from what is going to be obtainable in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, or in the next 24 months. All right, get ready for a serious ride. The Afrimobil blockchain smartphone. You got to sign up and take advantage of this opportunity and buy your shares now before the price of the shares skyrocket. Once the first 5,000 phone in the market, then it's going to be a whole game changer entirely. This is the time you have the opportunity to come in. All right, you can look at earnings, profit per phone, 30 cents for shareholders. Seriously, it is a serious matter we're talking about here. Number of phones sold, 2 million phones. and 10 million phones. Ownership share 0.005. Now, if about the company said 10 million phones, 10 million phones, you making 30 cents for 10 million phones is going to be how much? $3 million. So if you are there watching this video, I don't know what actually is running through your mind right now, but I want you to sit down, process your mind very quick, have an investor mindset. Do you have an investor mindset? If you have an investor mindset, then you're going to be processing your mind already how to take advantage of this opportunity and share it to some other people around you, man. You can't get something that good and then keep it to yourself without sharing it to people around you. All right, where are we right now? The question is, where are we right now? This is where we are right now. 2,000 shares being sold right now at 50% discount. That is where we are right now. As I speak to you, 2,000 shares are on discount sale on Afrimobil blockchain smartphone. 2,000 shares are on sale right now, and those 2,000 shares are being sold at 50% discount. As soon as this is gone, then we are going to see 3,000 shares with what 30% discount, and this is going to be 70,000 or $70. And then here we go to after this, then we come here with 5,000 shares at 20,000% at 20%, sorry, 20% discount, 80,000 naira or $80. That will be the cost per share. Get ready for the ride, man. Just get ready for the ride. Something good is already happening here. You have to be part of Afrimobil blockchain smartphone. You have to be a shareholder there in this company now. You have to be a shareholder or a co-owner. It's juicy, it's interesting. You're going to be happy with yourself all the days of your life. All right, because you are going to be a part of a revolution, and history will ever tell good of you that you're part of this great thing. All right, these are the packages, $100. The $100 right now unit is going for a discount of $50. Yes, it's going to right now discount of $50 because of the phase that we are right now. After now, it's going to be $100 for 1 unit of share. Yes, it's going to be $100 for 1 unit of share, and 250 for 3 units of share, and 400 for 5 units, and 750 for 10 units. So you have the opportunity right now to come in to get more. Because right now, 1,000 will give you 29. 1,000 will give you 29. Yeah, that's what it is. And 100 will give you 2. So it's a 50% discount that you have to take opportunity of. At 100, look at what you get. You get 30 kubu. At this, you get 90 kubu per share. At 400, you get 150 kubu per share. At this, you get, man, this is not something that anybody that have, is for a future, important to he or she will ever want to gamble with. You cannot be, it's going to be a very serious gamble if you look at this and throw your eyes away, because you know what? You are going to patronize us. You are going to buy our phones. Eventually, when our phones hit the market, is either you become an investor now or you're going to become a customer. You may not be a distributor, because before you become a distributor, we first of all look at our in-house, our shareholders and the co-founders of the companies before we look at people outside. So opportunities here are quite enormous. That's why I need to come in with just, you can say, okay, I come and buy one chair, buy one chair, or you come and buy one spot as a co-founder, which costs $1,000 right now, or 1 million in Naira. All right. Now, how do I start to invest? You register. First, you register. The link is going to be under this video, description of this video. You register, you make full payment, you upload the proof of payment, and that's all. You register, you make full payment, you upload your proof of payment, you get your shares. Of course, that's all, man. If you're there watching me, that's all. That's all you need. No stress, no stress. Let's just be emphatic a bit here to show us once again the benefit that you get as a co-founder or an investor or a shareholder in this company. Equity ownership for the lifetime of this company. You have an equity ownership. You have dividend for the rest of your life, apart from money that you make on each fund that is going to be sold. You have voting right, decision making. You have a say in the company to suggest some good ideas that will further enhance development of the company. Investment is hereditary. This investment that you're making today is not an investment that after you are gone, it ends there. Your children will inherit it. So just imagine you are making a transgenerational wealth for your family and for generation unborn. You are going to create a legacy with this. This is a legacy investment that you have to do there. If you're there watching me, this is a legacy investment that you have to do. It's going to be inherited by your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. I tell you that history will ever tell good of you if you become part of this. Sign investment agreement. We're going to have a very solid investment agreement that you're going to sign with the company. Capital appreciation, yes. As the capitalization of the company grows, of course, that is how your benefit or profit or dividend also grows. And then free Afrimobil promotional t-shirts, those are your entitlement by default. One BTCA bonus airdrop. Now, this BTCA that we are seeing here is a cryptocurrency that will come with the phone as a shareholder or as a co-owner. Now, remember how the Telegram coin grew because of what a lot of persons having it. By the time just 2 million persons have Afrimobil blockchain smartphone with them, that is going to be a lot of persons holding the one BTCA, and that is going to be massive demand for the cryptocurrency. It's going to have a lot of value. Going to have a lot of value. So just know that there are some other benefits that are coming. Like I told you, Afrimobil mobile campaign. These are for those that want to further take a step, another step, to promote the company, and by giving the company will give them franchise. So they give you 700, you sell this and you make 300. They give you 1.8, you sell this and you make 800. This is profit that you're going to make. This is a profit that you're going to make. This number of shares you're going to sell. And this is the discount price that company will give to you. We are coming there. We're coming there gradually. All right. So now, for those that are, very much interested to share this with their friends, it's not compulsory to share this with anybody, but you can look at this because of the benefit that comes with it. You decide not to be selfish. You share it with other people so that everybody around you is strong. If everybody around you is strong, then you are strong. If you are the only person that is strong around you, then you are not strong. You are very weak. So it's better you share it around so that you too, as you make money here, become very strong. The people around you also become very strong because there are some persons that are major stakeholder in your wealth. If you make wealth today, if you know that if you make wealth today, there are people that are going to be major key stakeholders in your wealth. By default, you like it or not, you have to help, you have to do something, you have to assist them from your wealth. Such persons, you share this with them so that as you make wealth, they also make wealth. So it goes round and then everywhere become secure, everybody become happy. All right. So the first generation of persons that you share to make 15%, the second generation make 2%, the third generation make percent. Yes, the affiliate reward may not be too very much generous, but if you look at it, it's still it's not bad because it's about 20% that you're going to make. Yeah, this is about 20% you're going to make, even though the company is focusing more on the production of this phone, manufacturing of this phone, where investors are going to make more money. This is just an incentive by the wayside because what is ahead is massive. As investor benefit are massive, like I've shown to us already. Making 3 million from 10 million phones that we sold. Just imagine how juicy would that be for how much you're investing. If you're investing just $1,000 today, that's what you stand to gain. That's what you stand to gain, man. That's what you stand to gain. All right. So duty of campaigner, for those that want to campaign, you can go through this very carefully so that you don't go as a rule. Please, we want to plead with everybody that you don't go and sugarcoat whatever you are saying. Don't say what the company doesn't say. Let's keep it within the confines of the law. Let's keep it within the confines of the law. All right. We don't want people to take advantage of us in some way or the other. It is not by compulsion, please. This is by volition. We do the presentation by your own volition. You come and join us. That is what it is. We have shown you figures. Those are just mere assumptions and based on facts and fundamentals on ground. That is what is actually obtainable in the mobile phone industry. This is not just another mobile phone. It's a mobile phone that comes with blockchain capabilities, run on the blockchain. So it takes away the fear of insecurity from your privacy, all around. When I say privacy, from your privacy all around, from your identity to your finances, and then to every other thing. Right now, I want to say a very big thank you for those of us that have attended, that have watched, keenly this presentation, and I've taken advantage of it already in the course of you watching it, because I know there are some that will not finish watching it before they will take advantage of it. So I want to say big thumbs up for you. Check the description of this video below, and the link for you to sign up for Afrimobil and become part of the company, either as a co-owner or as a shareholder is there. You just click and then you sign up. And then in this YouTube channel also, you're going to see the step-by-step video on how you can purchase your chair. I have a step-by-step video on how you can purchase your chair and upload your payment receipt. So for you, your shares will be credited to your back office, and then you join the investors, the shareholders forum, or the co-founders forum. All right, thank you very much. Once again, Africa leading innovation for blockchain smartphone technology presents to you this outstanding opportunity of the year. Bye for now. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so that you get our videos with time as we upload them. More updates on this will be on the way. All right, bye for now.